Hello students, welcome back class 11. Today I am continuing our next topic. Okay, last time I have discussed about various simple example. Okay, today I am continuing loop else statement. Okay students, loop else. Just like before, we know very well if else statement, same thing, loop else statement. Okay, so else part we know very well, always execute when condition false. Always else part will execute when condition false. If and while and for part will execute when condition is true. So same thing, but this is a loop, so the number of statement will repeat. This is a loop, so number of statement will repeat. So this is a very simple example. So we can say the else of a loop executes only when loops end normally. Okay, so you can see the structure of for else syntax. For variable in sequence, statement 1, statement 2, colon, and then we can use else, and then we can use statements. This is our while statement, this is your condition part, this is our while true statement, then this is our else part of while, this is the else part of while, and you can see the else part statement. So here new thing is for and with else, while with else. Okay, so this is a complete statement, this is a complete statement. Okay, so you can see here I am giving one example. Okay, so you can see for our understanding, suppose I is equal to 1, I less than equal to 3, I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, so you can see I is equal to 1 is less than 3, yes, this is true. Then hello world will display, you can say this is our hello world. Then I plus 1, so what is the last value of I? 1, 1 plus 1, 2. Now I is 2. Now again control come to the while part, then 2 less than 3 equal to 2, yes, true. Again hello world will display, you can see second time hello. So I plus 1, so last value of I is 2, 2 plus 1, 3. So I is 3, then control move to here. Okay, 3 less than equal to 3, less than but equal to 3, yes, this is true. Then hello world will display. Now 3 plus 1, 4, 4 less than equal to 3, no, it is completely false. Then this loop is false. So control jump to else part, control jump to else part, then it will display while else part executed. So you can see while else part executed. Then control move to remaining statement of the program. So print end of a program, you can see print end of a program, it is a remaining statement, it is not a part of while else statement. So this statement always execute. So you can see when condition is true, then loop will continue again and again. When condition reach to false, then control move to else part, then else part will execute, and then remaining statement will execute. Okay students, same thing we can copy this program and paste this program here, but in for loop. Okay, same program. So for I in range 1 comma 4 hello world, so 1 2 3, so 3 times hello world will display. When I will reach to 4, but 4 will not execute because range is always 1 less. So you 1 2 3, so when I will reach to 4, so it will false, then it will jump to else part, then it will display for else part, and then control move to remaining part of the program. So end of the program you can see. So you can see when condition is true, it will continue again and again. When condition will reach to false, then else part will execute, and then remaining part of the part will execute. Okay students, so this we can also attach else part just like a if else part. So you can see. Okay, so we can also use else our looping statement. Okay, now next thing is loop jump statements, break and continue. Okay, this is our new topic. Okay, so Python offer to jump statement to be used within loop to jump out loop iteration. So for this purpose we can use break statement and continue statement. Okay, so we can control our loop, okay, with the help of break and continue statement. So we can stop loop execution in middle. Okay, in middle we can stop the execution of loop with the help of break statement. Okay, so this is very important thing. We can use break and continue statement to control the loop execution process. Okay, so working of break statement. Okay, so you can see while with break statement, for with break statement. So while with break statement, for with break statement. So while with break, for with break statement. So you can see this is a structure. This is a structure. Simply while loop will execute when condition is true. Okay, then statement will execute. Then in a while loop you can see the if part. So if condition is true, then break statement will work and then directly break this entire loop. Okay, so control move outside the remaining statement directly. So when encounter break statement, so loop directly move to outside the while loop. So statement 4 and statement 5 will execute. So our loop will stop, loop will terminate. Same thing we can copy and paste. Okay, when for loop is true, it will move enter, then statement 1 will execute. Then if condition is true, then break. Break means break from the for loop, stop from the for loop, and directly control move to statement 4 and statement 5. This is not a part of for loop. Okay, control move outside the part. So statement 2 and statement 3 will not execute. Statement 3 and statement 3 inside this for loop will not execute. Same thing in while loop. When break statement will execute, then directly control move to outside the loop and remaining part will execute. So then statement 2 and statement 3 will not execute because we are using the break statement. So we can break the execution of loop in middle. Okay, so loop will does not end with the last point. Okay, in middle we can move outside the loop. Okay, so break statement, you can see the structure, you can see this arrow. Okay, when break statement will work, directly jump to the outside the loop. Okay, so we can also control our loop execution process with the help of break statement. Okay, student, I am giving one example. Okay, simple, I am giving one example. You can see, suppose this loop will display 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, suppose I is equal to 1, yes, this is value will assign, but here is while statement. So 1 less than equal to 5, yes, this is true, because while is true, then while statement will execute, then inside the while loop you can see if part. So I means 1 equals 3, no, it is false. So control move to else part, then print I means it will display 1. Then this statement will execute 1 plus 1 2. Okay, then control directly jump to while part. So 2 less than equal to 5, yes, it is true. Then control move to here, I equals 3, 2 equals 3, no, it is false. So directly jump to the else part of if, then display 2, you can see display 2, then 2 plus 1 3, then again control move to while part. Okay, because while is running, 3 less than equal to 5, yes, this is true. But if 3 equals 3, okay, but this thing is will execute, this is a false, this is a true. Okay, because I reach to 3, so this is true. Then break statement will continue, then break directly move to outside this loop, directly move to this statement, end of the program. So you can see 1 2 and end of the program in display. So this loop does not print 1 2 3 4 5. because it display only 1 and 2, because when value of I reach to 3, then in 3 we can break this loop. So here I am using break. So break will jump to outside the loop in the middle. So this statement will not execute. So you can see 1 and 2. Same program we can copy and paste. Okay, same thing. But here for I in range 1, 6. Okay, then 1, 2 and then 3. The value of I 3, then 3 equal to 3. So it will break and end of the program. So you can see we can control loop execution process in middle. We can stop the loop execution in middle with the help of if else statement. So if else statement is very useful to terminate the loop in middle. Okay, then control directly move to outside the loop. So this loop will not display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 will not display, because in 3 we can break, we already break our loop. So control move to outside the loop, end of the program will execute. Okay student, so today I am discussing a new advanced topic of our loop controlling process. We can use break statement. Future I will discuss about continue statement, and today I am discussing else part. If else part we know very well, but for else we always use, while else we can use, because else is a optional part. Okay, so we can use. So when condition is true, it will continue. When condition reach to false, then else part will execute. Okay students, thank you so much.